You can make it if you try. You can make it if you try. You can do it. Come on and join me. I want to get you pumped up today. I'm Heidi Carter. I'm looking to see who's going to join me. Got a lot of shit to share today. Come on. Who's here? Say hi. Give me a wave. Michelle. Hey, Michelle. How's it going? Give me a hi in your comments. So, you can do it. So that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about you and how you can do it. What is it? It's always success. That's what I always want you to have, is success. Being a leader, hey Claire, being a leader and creating financial success to go with it. So that's what we're talking about. So your tired, repressed self may be telling you that you need to just keep doing things the same way. You need to just lay low. We've all been there. We've all been in that place. Hey, Pam, we've all been in that place as solopreneurs when we've just been isolated for too long and we haven't been taking powerful actions, and then we just get kind of into this mild depression and lethargy. And then that's when our saboteur has breeding ground, right? To tell us, oh shit, girl, you are a loser. This is not happening. There's no way you can create this success. So I want you to be really aware, because everyone has a divine purpose, and that means you do too. You have a divine purpose. We all have a divine purpose. So how do you pull yourself out of that mild depression, lethargy, self-loathing? It's challenging. Hey, Jennifer. It's challenging for solopreneurs, and I went to a networking event last night with coaches, and I was speaking to this executive coach who works in the corporate scene, and he was telling me the main things that people in the corporate environment want. And the first thing I thought of as a money breakthrough coach is they want to do well with money. And he said, no, that's actually number 8. He said the number one thing that almost everyone wants is recognition. So recognition. And just think about that for a minute, about the times that you've wanted recognition in your business, to feel like, yes, I'm doing it. I helped someone. This is effective. I'm meeting my goals, right? And so recognition as solopreneurs is very challenging because we're not around a team of people on a regular basis, okay? So we've got to really keep in mind that recognition, that desire for recognition is always there. And we have to feel like we're making progress and being recognized and doing the right things to get our self-confidence up to the level where we can actually begin earning more. So with that said, I want to share a few tips that you can use when you have gotten to that place. I know when the weather starts getting colder, that can be a trigger for a lot of people to kind of bury down and take less action. And then the taking less action gets into that mild depression and lethargy. So if we're looking at the fall now. It's the end of October. We're going into November. So I want you to be super aware that this can happen. And I want to share a few tips to pull you back up so you can be the badass, the rock star that you were born as. And the first thing I want to share is get your booty out of isolation. And this is so funny because when I'm not a cold person, I love the warm temperatures. I'm glad I live in Austin. But when it's cold, the number one thing I want to do is stay home. Now, in Austin yesterday, it wasn't cold. However, at the end of the day at 5 o'clock, I was like, I don't want to go to a freaking networking event. I had already paid for it. But I was like, I want to stay at home. I want to make dinner with my family. I just want to relax. And I had already paid, and something inside of me just said, just get your ass off the couch and just go. And so that's the first thing, is getting out of isolation. Hey, who's giving me a like? Give me a comment. Tell me what you're liking. So the first thing is get your booty out of isolation. Get out there. Being around people reminds you, oh my gosh, there's a lot going on and I'm part of it and I'm valid and I'm important and this body of work has got to get out there and serve people. And then we get all this inspiration. I mean, this speaker that we had last night was phenomenal. It was all about creativity and how we use creativity in business, which I had purposely chosen that networking event because I knew I would fit with it. But there I was wanting to stay on my ass, right? So make yourself just do it. Get out of isolation. And also as far as business goes, like that's making connections, right? That's making connections for opportunities, prospective clients, and all the things that you need energetically inside of you to get excited about your business again. So, awesome. Thank you for the love. Whoever's giving me love, is that Jennifer or Pam? I can't tell. Give me a comment. Tell me what you're resonating with. Let me see if I can see what you're... Oh, okay. The second thing is do the scariest thing first. Gosh, the first few years of my business, I avoided the scariest things like the plague. Hi, Shelly. How's it going? Happy Halloween. So the first few years of my business, I avoided the scariest things that I knew I needed to do, but God dang it, I didn't want to do those things. Number one is speaking. That just even that word actually makes me get freaked out. I hate that word, speaking and speaking engagements. Now I'm kind of calling it sharing and teaching and stuff like that. But it's funny because now I've been applying for all these speaking engagements, and I'm looking at this list. I'm like, God dang it, this list was written like 5 years ago, and now I'm finally just like, screw it, just do it, just do it, just do it. So you have to just learn how to embrace fear. I've heard in 2 different books, gosh, it was Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and it was also Jen Sincero's book about money. You're a badass at making money. Both of them shared that, extreme fear and excitement are the same emotion. Like they have the same exact chemistry in our bodies. They create the same chemistry in our bodies. So when you're feeling, hey Monica, when you're feeling really scared, like, hell no, I'm not going to take that scary action. That's just like too freaking horrifying. Then just tune in and feel it's like, oh, I'm turning it into excitement. It's like, it's going to be exciting to take this action. And you know how I trick myself into taking really scary actions? Is to just remember that it's one small step. So like applying for a speaking engagement isn't hard. It's just typing a letter or making a call or something. And so that's not the whole thing. It's just one step. I can take that one step and it's not that scary to sit and type out an email. And then the next step will appear and you just do it one bite at a time. Okay, so you get a speaking engagement. Great. Well, you have time. You can make an outline. You can practice. You can go to speakers association groups. You can hang out with other speakers. This is kind of my thing I'm doing now. But I'm just sharing, like, you can apply this to a lot of different things. Just take that first scary step. Just do it. Just make yourself do it. And it may feel scary, but it's a whole hell of a lot better than sitting in your bed working and feeling depressed. Like, where is this business going? It's not going anywhere. So, just taking the scary action isn't that bad. It's actually gets you going on the next step. Okay. Hey, Allison, how's it going? The third one I want to share is find your supporters. Please find your supporters. If you're a solopreneur, that means that, again, you are in isolation sometimes. So you have to, hey, Ansley. So you have to, Monica says, take the first scary step. Yes, baby. Just do it. But about supporters, if you are a solopreneur and that means you're in somewhat of isolation, hopefully you get out to networking events and maybe go to retreats sometimes or, get out with your friends or go to co-working spaces, stuff like that. But you're still left with isolation part of the time at least, right? Even working in a co-working space, Well, unless you're at Shelly's co-working space, because she's so friendly and she connects everyone. But I know I've been to other co-working spaces where it's kind of like, well, I'm in my zone and no one's really talking to me that much. At least you can see the activity of people, and that's somewhat inspiring, but it's still like you're still can be stuck in your own head because you don't have anyone to talk to. God dang. So find your supporters. And that means two things, like supporters who really support your mission. That, like, I'm on a mission to help women create a divine relationship with money, that spiritual connection with money, because money's gotten such a bad name. I'm here to heal that with women, in particular, women entrepreneurs, so they can create more money and keep more of what they make. That comes through the money habits. You know what your mission is. You're on a mission too, no matter what you're doing. So find the people first and foremost that support your mission. They're like, oh my God, what she does is so fucking amazing. I want to like her Facebook posts. I want to be at her events. I want to sing her praises to other people. I want to send her referrals. And then of course, there's reciprocity. So you give back there too, right? And that's the developing those business friendships. The other supporter I want you to really do this fall, don't wait, is give your energy to your tribe of friends, your personal friends, because we all need that space where we're off the clock, where we're done with work. We can just let our hair down, be ourselves. We don't have to do anything, and we get to just feel that laughter and that fun and being out in the world with amazing human beings and hear stories. That is the juice that gets us revved up so we can go back the next day and do the hard things, the scary things that, and the fun things too, but we especially need that energy to fuel us, to give us that confidence. When we have friends that we hang out with that are part of our lives on a regular basis, that builds confidence because we feel secure. You think about children, they're learning attachment or non-attachment. We still need that attachment as adults. We need to feel that. We need to be seen. We need to be heard. We need to feel loved. So make sure that you're putting time into those relationships. And I've had clients who don't really have a lot of friends. Well, don't sit on your butt and feel sorry for yourself about that. There's a way to make friends. Go look on Meetup. Find groups that have people that have things in common with you. Get your ass out there. The last one is one of my favorites. For the fourth thing I want you to remember is be so aware of the conditioning that tells you that you can't make that much, that you can't be a leader, that you can't get your shit together, that you can't sing louder, that you can't be rich, that you can't be noticed, that you can't create a real brand, that you can't just be authentically you and thrive. Everyone has negative conditioning about themselves and about money. So you have to be so super aware of that negative conditioning so you can fight back. You can excavate and release that shit and create a new story. I work with my clients to excavate and release their old money story. It's a very detailed process. We go deep because a lot of the beliefs are very sneaky. So when they write their old money story to me and I'm looking over it with them on a coaching call, we're nitpicking. It's like we're a sleuth. I'm a sleuth and they're a sleuth, and we're like investigating. We have our investigative glasses on to pinpoint all the kind of underbelly, the sticky things that we're not aware of. They're in our subconscious, but they come through in the writing and we can find them and pull them out. And then we do a ritual. We burn that shit. We print it out on a piece of paper and burn it and release it. And then the new money story, we write the new money story according to before we do the burn ritual, we write the new money story corresponding, right, from the negative money story. So we're looking at this negative money story and we create a new money story. And then my sisters have to repeat it. And I have to do the work too. I do the money work as well. It's never ending. It's a lifetime commitment. but you have to repeat, because you're creating new neural pathways in your brain. So I just want you to do all this stuff because I want you to know that you're amazing just the way you are, and you can do it. You can create the impact that you desire based on your business mission, and you can create the wealth that you desire. Wealth is not a bad word. Rich is not a bad word. We make it a good word in the work that I do. So if you are feeling really stuck and you're just like in that place of self-loathing or in that place of lethargy or not taking actions and just not being able to make a breakthrough with your money, girl, call me. I have been getting calls and pings. I think the fall time really gets women going because they're like, oh shit. Oh, thank you, Monica. Because it's like fall time. It's like, oh shit, I gotta get revved up. I gotta get this stuff going. And the thing is, aw, thank you, Ansley. I love you too, honey. The thing is that they're tired. They're tired of getting the same fucking results. And so somewhere deep inside, these women who have been pinging me, like I've been getting private Facebook messages, calls, been doing sample sessions. Some people enroll in my program, some don't, but it's really always such an honor and so interesting to hear people's money stories and their money history. But they are tired, y'all. They're tired of getting the same fucking result with money. And I have been there. I know how much that hurts. I know the pain of that existence. I have done the money work for years. And I've gotten to the other side, y'all. And it's like, Red Rover, I want you to come over. Like, come over to our side. Life is way better with money. Money gifts us in every way. And Jen Sincero puts a quote in her book about that, about how everything is more blessed with money. And our conditioning can really tell us that that's wrong. Oh no, it's all about just love. If you just have love, you don't need money. I hate that fucking shit. Of course we need love. Like, love is everything in our lives, right? That's our baby children. That's our beloved parents. That's our siblings, our BFFs. You know, it's, of course we need love. That's fucking given. To say, hey, Elizabeth, to say that we don't need money, that we just need love is just so fucking ridiculous. I can't even explain it. I need to do a whole live stream on that because it really gets me angry. Because, y'all, money is not a curse. Money is not this evil energy. Think about the times when you had money and it felt good and it blessed you. It gave you opportunities. Elizabeth, you know about this. You're a world traveler. It gave you opportunities to travel. Elizabeth did a really cool workshop that I went to with my friend Lita, who some of you know. So money builds hospitals, y'all. Money gives us research for diseases. Like, money is good energy. Money blesses us. And this is what I teach. This is what I help women realize. In the first money breakthrough session I do with women, that's the first thing we clear off right off the bat, is I get them connected to their money soulmate, their version of the spiritual energy of money. And you know what? That when they get connected to their money soulmate, everything shifts. Because now money is not the bad guy. Money is good energy that is there to help them. So that's kind of my rant about that. That yes, we do need money, and money is a blessing. And of course we need love. To say that you don't need money, you just need love, to me is saying like, you don't need a mom, you just need a dad. Or you don't need a dad, you just need a mom. No, we need a mom and a dad. Obviously not everyone has a mom and dad, and I know that has its own set of challenges and rewards, but what I'm saying is it's not one or the other. We need them both. And you know what? When you think about it, money and love are very similar because they're spiritual energies that bless our lives. Money is love. Love is money. Like, they're connected. Like, God created all these things that are really fucking wonderful in our lives. God, we get to love people. Oh my God, we get to have people in our life like that. Hey, Melissa. We get to have people in our life like that, and to feel the love of your baby the first time you hold your baby in your arms. God, it fucking breaks your heart. It broke my heart when I held my daughter in my arms for the first time. That's the first time I said, now I'll go to therapy because I'm going to do it for this girl, right? Like that passion that you feel as a mom, or, I think about my husband when he comes home and I'm just like, oh, you're just so cute. And, love is amazing. God gave us love, and God gave us money too. Money's amazing. We can travel with money. We can create empires with money that serve people. Think of all the foundations that were built just to help, single moms that don't have the resources to get an education. Think about education. Think about the education that you got, all the things you learned and all the people you met and how your mind was expanded. Money was there blessing you. All right, I'm getting off my soapbox. Happy Halloween, y'all. And if you need help, use the link below. Schedule your money breakthrough call. It's free. And like I said, sometimes a lot of people actually join my coaching program when they do the money breakthrough session because it's really powerful. But if you don't know, no worries. I love you. Yes, or whether your answer is yes or no, always. I'm here to serve. I'm on a mission to change the way that women do money. So every time I get to be of service, I'm doing my job. All right. Love y'all. Happy Halloween. Thanks, Ansley. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.